We've got another video for you today. This time it's a cabin. We're gonna use the term cabin loosely because it is a very fancy cabin and I cannot wait to share it with you. The home was designed for gathering, hanging out. It's situated by a lake, and that really influenced a lot of our design decisions and color palettes throughout. You open the door and you walk directly into the great room with these soaring ceilings, the antler chandelier, and shiplap 20, 30 feet high. I think that sets the tone for a light and airy space, but then we wanted to make it feel cozier by doing relaxed fabrics. We have a lot of linens, we have throw pillows in all different patterns to keep it playful. And then probably one of my favorite details is the chairs. When you first walk in, they have this leather buckle on the back, so they look good from all angles. The coffee table, the rug, and the lamp are all from McGee & Co. And then the rest of the pieces we designed custom to fit the family's needs. I love that the great room opens up to the kitchen and the dining space. It's just kind of all one area. In the dining room, we have one long table, these mid-century modern chairs, and then a built-in that we designed because we had this big blank wall, and we didn't want to do another piece of furniture, and we thought, how cool would it be if we designed a built-in that had a rolling ladder here? And it turned out very cool. In the dining area, because it is their one dining space, and we had this rolling ladder that would get caught up on a rug, we decided to not do one, which I think is okay. A lot of people ask if it's okay to not do a rug in a dining space, and if it's a more casual one, I think it's fine. And we also mixed wood tones in here, so we have this light wood table and warmer tone on the chairs, and I think it works really great. Once we had the dining furniture placed and all of the styling done in the bookshelves, we felt like it needed just one more thing. And we didn't want to clutter the top of the dining table. So we went outside and we clipped a branch and we put it in a jar of water, and that will last for quite a while. We tried quite a few new things in this kitchen, and I think that's why it feels so unique and special to this cabin. We did a green on the cabinet doors. It's not a dark green, it's kind of a grayish green, which I like. And then our design team came up with this awesome metal detail that sits on the ends. It's actually steel, and we had that custom made. And then typically the answer would be a couple of pendants over the island, but we decided to do one big chandelier. We felt like the black throughout all of the spaces needed to be balanced out a little bit. We had that steel detail at the end of the island, we have a little bit on the hardware and the light fixture, and we needed one more punch, and the hood was the place to do that. We did a black plaster with wood trim detail, and next to it we have these built-in stone shelves for leaning things. We finished off the kitchen with one of my favorite rugs, the Seville rug. It has this great gray, green, and a vintage inspired pattern on it, and it goes with so many different styles. Off of the kitchen, there is a combined mudroom and laundry room. I love combining these two spaces together if you can't have two full rooms for each. I think that they work hand in hand really nicely. So off of the great room and the kitchen, you walk up the coolest little stairway. It has not one or two, but 3 cubist chandeliers going up the stairs, and it makes such a statement. And you walk up and you see this open loft area, and it has a balcony that overlooks into the great room. And I just love that everything's a little playful in here. You have this graphic art on the wall. It is actually a quilt that we hung, and it has this cool X pattern. It's black, but then we paired it with blue. And I think that the reason this works is because the blue is not going to be confused with black. It's bright enough that they work well together. I love the ottoman in this space. I think we use a lot of cognac leather, which I love, but we switched it up and did a lighter tone, and the tufting all around the ottoman is comfy enough that you can put your feet up or even sit on the ottoman, and it's just great for a hanging out space. I think the seating arrangements in the cabin are something to take note. We often do a sofa and a love seat and then accent chairs, but here we did a sofa and 4 chairs. And it works because on one side we have the harder materials, we have like wood, woven, and then it's balanced by the upholstered on the opposite side. In the guest bedroom, we did vertical paneling on the walls. The color palette is primarily blues, whites, and then actually a little bit of red and a warm wood. I love the lamps. They are one of my favorites from McGee & Co. because they have this really textural striping detail on them. And I think with all guest bedrooms, it's important to layer your bedding because you want your guests to feel cozy. We carried the blue accents in the guest bedroom into the adjoining bathroom, and the cabinetry is kind of this powdery blue with black hardware accents. I love this bunk room because to me it feels the way a cabin bunk room should feel. It has these chunky wood beds and it mixes plaids and stripes. It's the only room in the home that we did carpet just to keep it soft for kids. And then I love the little niches behind each bed, perfect for storing books and little treasures, and each bunk got its own little light. Thanks so much for watching our cabin tour. I actually don't know what's coming next, but we have a lot of good things in the works, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.